Okay, so let it be known that this is going to be really fun for no one. This is my Disney tag, and I am super indecisive and not good at making decisions and such. So this is completely how I feel as of this moment, as this probably changes daily. Let me just tell you. Okay, question number 1. My first ever Disney memory. This one is tough for me because I don't remember anything. At least not real things from my childhood. I make them up, and you know that. Nothing in my life is real. So, I think I'm going to have to say watching Sleeping Beauty at my grandmother's house and being in love with Maleficent because I loved the green. I don't know, like the green flames in her eyes, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the best movie ever. And I don't know, I just loved it. That, or I recall watching Beauty and the Beast, and the part where Beast is changing back into the prince or whatever, and like his ankle is like, whoa, and it changes into the human foot. I remember that is like etched into my brain for some really weird reason. Disney messing with kids' minds since whenever. The dawn of time. Yep. Yeah, so those I think are my earliest memories. I don't know. Crush on a Disney character. This is going to make me sound more asexual than I already am, but I never really had a crush on any Disney character. I wasn't interested in any sort of gender or relationship until I was like 16, and then I got one. So, you know, just kidding. There are other things in my life, but that's besides the point. But anyways, I don't know. When I was growing up, I just wasn't interested in the characters that way, and I didn't think that... I guess Peter Pan, maybe? But that's not because I had a crush on him. That's because I wanted to be him. Like, that was my life at that time. I was like, I am supposed to be a little fairy boy, and I'm supposed to snatch girls out of their window, and I am supposed to take them to Neverland, and I'm supposed to live forever, and I'm supposed to stay a kid forever, and I'm supposed to be beautiful. That is, yep, that's my childhood. I thought I was supposed to be Peter Pan. Sometimes I took it too far. Don't worry about it. But yeah, top 5 Disney movies. This is impossible for me because I grew up with Disney, and Disney is my entire childhood. Like, picking 5 of those movies that I own in that beautiful VHS collection, which is now obsolete and at old home, and no one cares about it, but it's still there, all nice and together, and it's so sad. Where did VHS tapes go? Can I tell you something beautiful? You put a CD in a car and you leave it for, you know, however long, or on your iPod you pause a song, but after so much time, it doesn't remember where you left your place. VHS tape? I stopped watching that movie 10 years ago. Put it back in, it remembers right where I left off. VHS, true love. Anyway, over it. So my 5 top movies as of this moment, I'm going to have to say are probably The Hunchback of Notre Dame, because, come on, it's just beautiful. I don't know what it is about that movie, but I've always just loved it. It's beautiful. It's really well done. The music is incredible. It's sort of humorous in parts. I don't know what it is. Like, it's not... I don't know. For some reason, I just really love that movie. Tarzan. I don't know. Probably because it was the first... Tarzan is the first memory I have of ever really getting along with my sister, because I went up to college to see her, and they were playing it in the dorm theater or something, and she was like, oh, you know, you can come up for the weekend, come see Tarzan with me. And I was like, oh my god, I get to go to college with my big sister and see freaking Tarzan. And it was like a big thing for me, because I was like 10 probably. I was like 8, because, yeah, 8 or 9, yeah, 8, 9, or 10. No, 8 or 9, because my dad, yeah, whatever, 8 or 9. So I was little, so yeah, that was a big deal. That was a big deal. And it's just such a good movie, and it's just so good. And, okay, next I'm going to have, these aren't in any particular order either. I just wrote down 5 movies. I'm not going to lie about it. I was like, the first ones that come to mind right now are my favorites as of this moment. So that's what I'm going with. Sorry if that's not a good enough, well thought out reason for you. I can't do that. That's too hard. I don't do hard things. I don't pick favorites. I'm like, I love all of them. All of them ever. I can't pick a favorite. They're all so good. You know? So my next one, I'm going to have to say is Mulan, because she is a badass chick. She pretends to be male. That's this guy. But it's just a really good movie, and I loved it growing up, and I was like, it's beautiful that she can pretend to be a man and get away with it. And then, I don't know. Maybe I had a crush on Mulan growing up. That could be a thing, right? Maybe? I don't know. That's complicated. Not gonna go there. Disney, messing with children's psyches since the dawn of time. Since the birth of Walt Disney. There's poop in my eye. Messing with people's eyes. But yeah, I don't know. I just really like Mulan. I don't care. I'm not editing any of this out, and I'm not redoing it because I don't care. I bet it's really attractive. I think I'm funny, and I'm not. This is how you know that I'm slightly sleep deprived, because I'm laughing at myself over nothing. Woo! Yeah. What am I on? Oh, the next one I wrote down was Oliver and Company. I don't know, I just loved it growing up. It was just so cute and, like, I don't, relatable to me somehow, I guess. I don't really know. I just loved it. Like, it was so... It's about a freaking kitten. Who doesn't love kittens? And it was about this, the dog. I don't remember any of their names. Clearly I don't love it anymore. I haven't seen it in forever, but it was just so good with the collar, and I loved that movie. I remember watching that religiously. That and what is it? The Hound of Baskerville? The Great Mouse Detective. Yeah, that movie. That was a good movie too, but that's not on my list. Next on my list, this is probably cheating because you did a lot of classic Disney. I'm going to say Wreck-It Ralph. I'm going to be that guy because it was just really good. It was really, really well done. It was a lot better than I thought it would be. It was beautiful for so many reasons. Like Jane Lynch being ridiculous and being so her was beautiful. And whoever played Felix with the way he talked and the way that they portrayed it, like the way they animated him to whoever's voice was beautiful. It was just so good, and I giggled so many times. And it's got like a beautiful theme to it, and it's so just... I literally almost cried. I am 21 years old, and I almost cried during Wreck-It Ralph when he was all like, no, I'm not going to let you race because I don't want you to die. And he's like, I'm going to wreck the car. And I was like, Ralph, no! Super spoilers if you have not seen the movie. Just ruined it for everybody. No big deal. But it was just so good. And oh my god, the Paperman thing in the opening, can we talk about that and how beautifully that fits to my entire life? The black and white stoicness of it, and the fact that it was silent, and oh my god, I was freaking out. No one else around me understood. And my sister was like, oh, that's cute. And then, oh, the part where he's like, I don't remember. He like goes to look at her and she's gone. And then Tristan, we went to see it with Michelle, Brian, and Tristan, and he was in the seat and he goes, awkward. And I was like, no, don't do that to me right now. And then like when he throws the paper, yep, forgot it. The paper with her lips on it, and it like starts to, like it falls, but then it starts to go or whatever. Sarah was like, that wouldn't happen. And I was like, guys, shut up. This is beautiful. I don't know. It's like my favorite Disney short ever. That is my favorite Disney short. I loved it so much. It was so simple that it was just so good. I want to watch it over and 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 over. It was just, I loved it. Anyway, done. That wasn't even part of the thing. This is fun. How long am I? I'm at 9 minutes already, and I'm on what? Question 3? Holy crap. I need to get pumping. Favorite Disney princess? Fa Mulan. Laugh a little. I did. On the inside. It was there, because I pictured it in the movie. Fa. Yeah, you get it. Anyway, because she's just, I don't know. I don't really like any of the princesses. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a princess person. I'm kind of like, get over yourself. Get back in the kitchen. You are a bad stereotype to every woman ever. True story. But, I don't know. I wasn't the little girl who grew up wanting to be a princess. I grew up wanting to be Peter Pan. Whatever. But I would have to say Mulan because she's just beautiful and she's kick-ass and I don't know. She's just good, you know? Favorite pairing? I'm going to say Mulan. And Li Shang. I hope I said that right. I really don't remember. It's been a really long time. I probably should have researched the answers to these questions before I just assumed that my memory was correct, because we all know that my memory is not often correct. It's often not correct. You understand. But yeah, I'm going to say they're my favorite pairing because I love that he was all like, I kind of like you, even though you're a man and my feelings are inappropriate for you, and I don't know how to handle that. And then it was like, oh my God, you're a girl, really upset with you. And then I was like, nope, I love you. And it was, I don't know. It's dumb and dumb, but good. I liked it. I just like them, you know. Okay, favorite villain. This is also really hard because you know me, I love villains. I'm going to name 3 of them because they are the first 3 that came to mind. I hope you are excited for this because they are all so random and have nothing to do with each other. The first one that came to mind was Judge Claude Frollo because he's just so... I feel like he's the scariest villain because he's not a monster. He's not half fish or anything like that. He's just really dark and creepy, and like he thinks he's justified in what he's doing. Like he doesn't realize that what he's doing is wrong. And I don't know, something about that is just so good. And how can you not love that? Like he's so well done. The next one that came to mind was Scar. And I think that's because I love the part, like growing up, I remember watching the part where he kind of hints that he's jealous that it was all about Simba all the time, and he thinks that, you know, he should have gotten a chance to the throne, or to Pride Rock, I guess. I don't know, something about that I always just liked. I was like, I think it's cool that he was just jealous about his brother, so he's like, I'm going to kill you and torture your son. I'd do it. I'm kidding. The next one that came to mind is completely random, and you're going to giggle, and I don't know if it counts. I'm pretty sure it's Disney. Yzma from Emperor's New Groove. Is that Disney? Is Emperor's New Groove Disney? I hope so, because if not, I'm going to look really stupid. I'm probably looking stupid already because I'm not sure about it. But Yzma and Kronk together, they kind of have to go together just because they're hilarious. Who doesn't love Yzma? Seriously. Okay. One last question. I'm doing good. I got time. 5 favorite Disney songs. Okay. You and Me Together from Oliver and Company. I don't know. That might not be my favorite from Oliver and Company, but it's just a really good song. And it's Oliver and Company. All the songs in that were pretty good. It's just a good time. Sugar Rush from Wreck-It Ralph, because AKB48, right? Has been stuck in my head since I saw the movie, which was like 4 days ago, and I'm like, Sugar Rush won't go away. It's just catchy, and it was fun, and it's like the first really Asian poppy song in a Disney movie ever, which I think is pretty awesome as well. So that's fun, and whatever, I just like it. I'm Gonna Make a Man Out of You from Mulan, because that was my theme song growing up. Just, I'll make a man out of you. I don't know, it's just worst singer ever, FYI, but it's just so good. I loved that song. This is gonna get awkward. People are walking by. But I get really quiet now. So the opening song from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Yep. I don't know the title. Again, should have researched before doing this. But I just really... It's so good. And with the sanctuary, please give us sanctuary. So many feels. I'm shaking the computer because I'm so many feels right now. You know, it's just such a good song, and it's so like emotional and beautiful and just good. And then all of Tarzan, all of it, because it is Phil Collins, and you cannot go wrong with the Phil. You can't. I don't care. You can't. So all of it. Every single song in that freaking movie. Soundtrack to my life when I was little. True story. Over and over. Over and over. Someone's in that room right there. It's really weird. Creepy. But yeah. So that was my Disney tag. I hope that it was as fun for you as it was for me. Which wasn't very fun at all. It feels awkward and rushed and awful. My teeth are gross. True story. My wisdom tooth is growing in, and it hurts a lot, especially when I poke it. This is a fun time. But no, I went to eat. What was I eating? I was eating banana chips earlier, and I like bit on one, and like the banana chip was sharp, and it like hooked into my tooth, and I was like, and it was not good. It was the worst feeling ever, and I wish I had like the $13,000 to get them removed, but I don't because I'm poor. Life. Anyway, that was my Disney tag. Fun times for all. But yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna think about that rendezvous with popcorn that we should have maybe on Thursday. You think about it. You text me. Let me know.